Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me today. And we are covering the Landfill Plus mod. This is probably one of the shortest, simplest mod spotlights I have ever done. The mod is very simple, straightforward, but part of my spotlight series is not just to showcase and explain a mod, it's to actually just literally bring attention to that mod. I think mods that are really good, have extra attention brought to them. So what this mod does is very simple. It lets you tear up or deconstruct landfill. In a recent Community Friday Facts that Bombug and I went over, of course, there was a section on landfill, basically a rant about landfill, and we got into a discussion that really we don't see why you can't pick up or deconstruct landfill you've placed in vanilla. In the normal game, we can kind of see why maybe you can't place water and stuff because you could build moats and it would maybe be overpowered or whatever. But I really don't see a reason why you shouldn't be able to pick up landfill or have bots deconstruct it since you've placed it. And this mod allows you to do just that. You can place landfill, obviously, just like normal here. And to pick it up, you pick it up just like you would with any of these tiles, concrete or stone brick or whatever, is you select some of it in your hand and then you right click and it will let you just pick it up. Same with deconstructing, works just like anything else. We place it, have a power armor with some robots and Roboport. I can select this to deconstruct with a deconstruction planner. It does obviously select the fish first if they're in the range, but there we go. Come on. Okay. So there we go. We can deconstruct it, and that is a perfect example, actually, of something that I was just about to cover. This was an accident, but I'm not going to edit it out because this is actually something terrific to show off. Is if you deconstruct landfill underneath yourself, you will die. That is something I was about to mention, actually. And, well, there you go. So you can see I deconstructed it underneath me, and I died. So that's something to be very careful of. Another thing, kind of in a similar fashion to that, a known issue. Now, the dying underneath the landfill when you remove it isn't really an issue. That's like something that's just straight up listed. But under known issues is that destroying landfill underneath a building will not give the building's item back. So just like if you're building a nuclear setup, make sure to don't deconstruct the landfill underneath the reactor because you will lose that reactor and not get it back. In the same vein is that by default, you do not actually get the landfill back that you either pick up or deconstruct. No matter what method you use, you don't get it back in your inventory. It's just gone. It lets you deconstruct it, but you don't actually get the material back by default. There is a setting for this. If you go into mod settings and startup under landfill plus here, ignore this is a different mod. So breakable landfill, obviously that's turned on. Landfill stone cost 20 is the vanilla default. You can change it if you want. And then recover landfill, you can check this to make it so that you do get the landfill back if you so wish. Nothing under map or per player. So this will require that this can't be done while the game is running, so you would have to exit and then come back. So that's just a note there that by default you don't get it back. And then the last thing to cover, another known issue to keep in mind, it says if you install/enable landfill plus, landfill in existing save games will be mineable, but leave grass tiles behind. Nothing will happen to your worlds if you don't enter a save game. So my understanding, I guess, is just load the mod and then don't directly enter a save game, I guess. So yeah, that's just one thing to note. I don't really maybe you should like enter a new game and then enter a save game. That's a little unclear to me how that wording works. But there we go. That's a mod, guys. Obviously, no research to my knowledge. You just get landfill, and then obviously you can pick it up like anything else. And there you go. So that's a mod. Really straightforward. Just wanted to cover those extra things for you, show you those settings, touch on the fact you don't get it back and that you do die if you deconstruct it underneath yourself. But yeah, I think it's a fantastic quality of life mod. Really, truly, I think this should be in vanilla. I see no reason why it shouldn't. And I would love to hear your thoughts below. If you have any other questions as well, leave them in the comments. There will be a link in the description to, go to the mod portal page where you can grab this if you want. I highly recommend this mod for sure. And if you did enjoy the video, a like is much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to keep up with all my new content for Factorio. And until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.